back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Lisset, and in today's video I am gonna be I have a vitamin C airborne on my mouth, so that's what it is. But in today's video I'm gonna be talking about my mouth is dry. I go get some water. So in today's video I am gonna be talking about my piercings, when I got them, the healing process, and I guess the prices as well. I'm going to be telling you guys all about my piercing care and all that good stuff. And if you haven't noticed, I have a backdrop. Yay! But I got this backdrop for Christmas and my brother just set it up yesterday. I only have white for today because he bought that with it, the white background. But I do want to go, I might go on a Walmart run today and we can kind of see what other materials are out there. If you guys have any backdrops colors or like textures that you guys would like to see, like dots, stripes, glitter, whatever, just leave it in the comments below and I will check them out, and maybe next time I'll have one of your favorite backdrops. So let's get right into the video. So piercing number one is the regular piercing that every girl should have, or mostly has, and even guys have it too. But my earlobe, I got them when I was a couple months old. I don't remember the healing process and I don't remember any of that, but I did get my first earlobe when I was a baby, and that one was done with a gun. Back then that was like the way to do it, or at least parents didn't know that the needle is really the best way to get piercings done. So I did get my first piercing with a gun, and I mean, it's been good. I've never had a problem with it. I've had it, I'm 21 now, about to be 22 in 2 months. But I'm 22 and my first piercing, my earlobe, is fine. I haven't had an issue with it. It's never closed. I've never had to re-pierce it. None of that. I've never had any issues with it, and I got it done with a gun. So my second piercing is my upper earlobe, and I got that when I was in like 5th or 6th grade, I want to say. It was like 11 or 12 maybe. And that one was done at my dad's like barber shop or like salon. It was fine. It didn't really hurt. I mean, it didn't really hurt. I don't think I ever had an issue with. I haven't had an issue up to now. So that I got 10 years ago. Yeah, 10 years ago now, and I've never had to re-pierce it, and that's this one. So I have my lobe and my upper earlobe, so I got them both pierced. And this one, I can't remember how much it was. I want to say it was between like 40. My dad obviously paid that for me, and that was a birthday present. My dad, when I was younger, I wanted my whole ear, like I wanted piercings like from smallest all the way to the biggest, and he was okay with it. So he did that for me for my birthday because he knew I really wanted another piercing, and that's what started my love for piercings. But healing was, she just said to put peroxide and to not really touch it the first couple of days because it could get infected, but other than that it was fine. And I wish I had a picture when I first got it done. But then my third piercing that I got was my nipples, and I got that when I was 18. I had just turned 18. Turned 18 in 2014. I don't even remember when was my 18th birthday. My nipple piercings, I got both done. I obviously can't show you guys, but I did get both done, and I went with one of my friends, and these were 80, so it was 40 for each one. So like if you only wanted one, then it was $40, but I got both, so it was 80 for me. He said it would normally take between 3 to 6 months. Did not take that for me. It probably took between a month or 2 for mine to like heal, I guess. And if I'm being honest with you guys, these were the least painful. Like I felt nothing. It really wasn't anything, and that it's really just uncomfortable a little bit, but not even that. Like I'm very open and I'm very comfortable like talking about my body and all that, but they have to like harden your nipple, like so they grab like a clamp and they kind of like stretch it out, so like they pull it so your nipple is like a little hard. That was the only weird part, seeing like my nipples get hard in front of a dude. But I mean, I'm never gonna see him again, so it was like, it was okay. My friend was there, so it was fine. And yeah, so they pull, like they harden it, they pull it out, and then once it's like hard, like you guys know what hard nipples look like, but once it's up, then they just they make you take a deep breath in, and then when you breathe out is when the needle goes in. So I had seen all those videos. I didn't feel anything. I think one of them was like, I felt a pinch, not like painful, but I was like, oh, you know, like I felt it, but it wasn't painful. If I could redo them, I would definitely redo them. If I ever have to like take them out, like whenever I get pregnant and have to like breastfeed and stuff, that I have to take them off, and if they close, I'm definitely getting them re-pierced, because I think it was like a really nice experience. I really liked my nipple piercings. I think he said for like 2 weeks, try not to do any activity that regards like people touching and stuff like that. I'm like, trust me, no one's in there. But yeah, he just said to be careful with that. And then he did say get hot water and sea salt, and then like it was really weird how I was supposed to do it, so I found another method. But he said in like a little container, put the hot water with the sea salt, dip my nipples in there, and like shake it. So it was like really weird. But what I just did, I just put it in a bowl, and with like a Q-tip, I would go in there with a cotton ball and then just put it against the piercing. So yeah, I mean, you guys can't see it anyways, like I have a tank top, but I do have a bralette under. I will show you guys how they look like though. Okay, so this is how my nipple piercing looks like. And I think it's so cute. It's losing some of the studs, like the diamonds, so I do have a pair of wings upstairs. But this is how it looks like. It's so easy to just put in, and yeah, they I want to say this is my favorite piercing, because I have a small chest. I have a chest of a 12-year-old boy, so the jewelry just like makes me feel more comfortable in my body. But yeah, other than that, I had no problems with it. I had no issues. I've had that now for 18, 19, for like almost 4 years, and they're fine. Well, the only thing is though, when you're showering and you have your loofah and you're like just taking a shower, you know, just doing you, they do tend to get stuck, and then you just kind of like forget, and it pulls, and that does hurt. But other than that, they don't cause me any type of problem, any type of pain. I love them, and if you are looking to get them done, you definitely should. I think they are the cutest things ever. I honestly, now that I look at my body in the mirror, I'm like, I can't see myself not having them, to be honest. After I got my nipples, I think I got my belly ring. I had been wanting my belly ring since I was like 12. And I wanted it so bad. I'm like, when I grow up, I'm definitely gonna get my belly piercing. But I had always like had like self-esteem problems with my body and stuff, and I was like, when I lose weight, even though it was like pure bones and skin. But I always said, oh, when I lose weight. I never ended up losing that weight that I wanted to. But my cousin got hers, and she's like, okay, I think I was 19 or 20 when I got my belly ring done. So we went where she went, and I was so scared. I got that one. I don't know why, I was just like super scared, and it wasn't bad, but to me it was. Again, he had me take a deep breath in. This one I was sitting, but I was like a little laid back, and then he again pulled the skin like out like this, and then the needle went in. But it wasn't bad. But for some reason I was bleeding, which I did not think was normal. But I think I could show you guys. My belly ring. So this is my belly ring. I do have one that matches my nipple piercings, and this is the one that I first got when I got it done. This is the very first one that they gave me. So yeah, it's just pink. I was bleeding for like a day or two, and I did not think it was normal, and I was just like, why am I bleeding? But again, he told me to do the sea salt with water, and then he did tell me to do peroxide as well, like to clean it around. And this one, my healing did take 3 to 4 months because I wanted to clean like my skin and stuff, so I took it out and then I didn't put it back in that night. And the next morning, literally like less than 24 hours, my hole was closed. Like, it was so hard to get my piercing back in there. And this one, for some reason, every time I take it out, I can't go like overnight without putting anything on it, or it will close, which is super weird, but that's what my belly ring does. It just closes so quick. Belly ring was I think it was $20 or $25, somewhere like that. So after I got my belly ring, I was, like I said, I was like 19 or 20. I got my Tragus, which I no longer have, but I do have a picture of it, and I do have it in one of the videos. Actually, let me pull up a video, my first ever video that I did here on YouTube. So I do have my Tragus pierce.
Finally being where I wanted to be. So I do have some piercings. I have both my ears pierced, and then I have my tragus pierced. I have my nipple pierced.
So yeah, I have I did mention this in a video that I did do, and I thought that was the cutest piercing. It was, let me see if I have a picture of it. I kind of see it in this picture. Oh shit. That is how it looks. 20. I was 20 when I got this one done. It was $20, and it was so weird because it was right in my ear, and I just heard it pop and like crackle, and it was just the weirdest thing ever to hear, because it's like right in your ear, so like obviously you hear it, and you're like, it's like a bone almost, so it was very weird. Very weird sound, but it was fine. I didn't bleed, nothing happened, it was totally okay. Same thing, he said to use sea salt and hot water, and he did give me something. Today, to get this Bactine, I don't know, cleansing spray, and then I got this at Walgreens, and then yeah, he just said to like clean it around and stuff. However, I did end up getting a keloid in through this piercing, so I did have to remove it. I no longer have the keloid because I was able to like burn it off like right away, so I was able to get rid of it. I do want it back. I do want to get it re-pierced. I love piercings, honestly, so I do want to get that back. I think it was, I got it in like, it lasted a couple months. I want to say like 6 months maybe before I realized, you know what, I gotta get rid of this keloid, and then I can decide if I want to get it re-pierced. So it is too, like when I was putting in headphones, it was annoying, it was a pain in my ass, but I do want to get it redone and get a smaller one, and maybe get like a hoop or get like a really small tiny stud, but I do want it back. I want all my piercings back, you guys. So then after this, I was just back to regular piercings, both my earlobes. So this year, when I turned 21, right after I turned 21, it was like in the spring, I went and got my date. I think that's how you pronounce it. And this is what it looked like. So that's my date, and I had it on this side, and actually this helps. This piercing tends to help with headaches and stuff like that, so if you do suffer from that, I would definitely research it because they do say it helps. I don't suffer from headaches, so I didn't feel like a difference or anything, so that was fine. And this one was, I think, $30 or $40. Again, it was very weird too, like the noise, I just heard it, you know, like crack a little bit, so it was a little weird, but it did not hurt at all. I did bleed. He did say I was bleeding, but I didn't feel it. I mean, it was a pinch. I did feel something, of course, but it wasn't like painful at all. I did just feel a small pinch. This healing process was very weird. I thought I was okay, but I really wasn't. Use hot water and sea salt, and then this as well, but I would feel fine, and then like a couple months later, like a month later, it would hurt. Like I wouldn't even be able to like lay on this side or be able to like answer my phone and be like this, because it would just be so painful. Like I just felt like my whole ear was like bruised and like it was like very hot and red. So I don't know why, but I just did that. And then of course I ended up getting a keloid. I will show you guys how it looked. It was not cute at all. So this is what my keloid looked like for this. I don't think I took a picture for this one, but my keloid for this was that. So that is how a keloid looks. This is so nasty. This is how the inside of my ear looked right after I had taken my tragus. I mean my date out. Piercing was right in like here, and then that was left of it. So I do have I'll insert videos of when I took it out. My coworker helped me take it out. And then what's that gonna do? Yeah, down there is where it hurts like a bitch.
Because it's pussy.
But what's pussing? I don't get.
The keloid.
Oh. Current situation at work. I gotta ice my ear because my dumbass decides to get piercings, and I later regret it. But it's burned off now. Like, let me take a picture. I was able to treat it right away. Oh shit. So oh shit. This is what my ear looks like now. So this is my little thing. So that's this. So let me show you guys again. And it was on this side, so you guys know I'm not lying. So that is before, when I took off my date and I got the keloid, and this is now today when I was able to burn it off. So just be careful with that. What I am gonna do, because I do want to get my tragus back, I don't think I'm gonna get this one because this one also was a pain in my ass to freaking put my headphones in. I couldn't do it. Like, it was so hard, but I do miss playing around with it. So I've had my lobe, my upper earlobe, my nipples, my belly ring, my tragus, and my date. And then I do want to get my helix. I do want to get a hoop here, and then I do want to get another one. I want to get the industrial one. So, but I'm not sure. That is the story on my piercings. I love piercings, honestly. I love needles. Just like I love tattoos, I love piercings. I just like body jewelry. I think it's super cute. It's very feminine. I am a very girly girl. So I do love to have jewelry. I do love to have piercings. So I will keep you guys updated, and if I do get my nose or get my tragus re-pierced, and I will have a piercer like talk to you guys and stuff. But other than that, I don't think I have anything else to say besides be careful. Do your research on your piercings, whether the piercing or the tattoo parlor where you're gonna go, the piercer himself. So like the places that I've gone, I've always searched up their website, and then most tattoo parlors have a like little profiles for each of the staff members, and then they show like how many years they've been doing it, and they show some of their work, or they do feature them on like posts and stuff. So I would definitely do research on that to make sure like they get good feedback and to see how long they've done it, to see their work. I just like to educate myself on that. My favorite piercing, again, is my nipple piercings. I think they were the best thing I've ever done for myself. If you do end up getting a keloid, please just remove your piercing before it is too late. There's people who walk around with keloids in their face, in their ears, and it's just not a pleasant look. Take it from me that you saw my pictures, it's not cute. So I would just take it off. And then, so what I did to remove this keloid and this keloid, which you no longer are able to see, what I did was just in a bowl, I mixed like really hot water and some sea salt, which you can pick up at CVS or Walmart or Walgreens, whatever is close to you. And then with a Q-tip, I just stirred it around and then just like burned it off. Like so you have your bowl with your water and everything. You have your Q-tip, and then wherever your keloid is, I would just have the Q-tip like that. just like that, and it did kind of hurt a little bit. Then mix it again up, switching the Q-tip, and then put it right, like sit it right on top of where your keloid is, and then they'll just like go away. But let me know what piercings you guys have. I would definitely want to see them, and I want to get new piercings, guys. So what should I pierce next? Should I get my nose? Should I get my tragus? Should I get my helix? I don't know. Let me know in the comments below. I really want to get another piercing super soon, you guys, like in the next month or two. Like I need it, either a piercing or a tattoo, which my mom will kill me if I got another tattoo. But that is all for today's video. If you guys have any further questions that I maybe didn't get a chance to touch up on or answer, leave it in the comments below and I will reply with an answer. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, whatever date this video goes up. I'll see you guys in my next video, and yeah, don't forget to subscribe.